To me, this is not big news. It's been obvious to me forever, but sometimes people need to see and hear it. So here it is for you to see and hear. But it's the way it is, and this guy really describes all the potential use cases and how this ecosystem might look in the future. But naturally, they were going to look beyond Bitcoin because Bitcoin doesn't work. Listen to what this guy says. All the other blockchains like XRP and Solana and so on are going to be utilized in the global financial system. Bitcoin cannot do any of the things he's about to talk about. But pay attention to this because naturally these institutions understand this. They understand what they're going to be selling a lot of their investors, like I mentioned in the earlier video with Fidelity. This is the value proposition because everything's going to work 24/7, 365. You can't go to a brick and mortar building and get the kind of services, access, and reach with security and speed that you can with blockchain. And for like nearly no employees, you can get this done globally. So check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. Let's give this a quick read before that happens. It says, NASDAQ, we are seeing institutional interest expand beyond Bitcoin to tokens like XRP. Absolutely. Let's
I also think it's encouraging, Nick, that we're seeing it broaden out beyond Bitcoin and we're starting to understand the fundamentals and other applications when you think about the institutional use cases for the digital asset space.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that the early kind of mover in this was Bitcoin particularly. But the way that I really like to see this is we're building a new financial wallet system. So if you picture tomorrow's wallet, we've got Bitcoin. So they're the digital gold. They sit inside and act as this finite supply, borderless transactions, and really self-custody with a password, not a vault. Whether you're hedging inflation or sort of dodging local currency turmoil, very censorship resistant store of value. And then you've got Ethereum. So that's the app platform. So Ethereum's the wallet's app store. Smart contracts so that you trade, borrow, or earn yield without a bank. And owning ETH is really just like holding gas in a global financial operating system, one that's open source and runs 24/7. Then you've got XRP. So they're the cross-border bridge. And XRP works really behind the scenes as that instant FX bridge. So banks convert dollars to XRP, beam it abroad in 3 seconds, and cash it out in local currency, potentially cutting remittance fees from 7% to under 1%. And then you've got Solana, the high-speed rail. So Solana provides the commuter rail, really hundreds of transactions per second with very tiny fees. So your subway tap, in-game purchase, or loyalty point redemption could all ride on the Solana rails without you even noticing. Then we've got stablecoins. Stablecoins such as USDC act as tokenized dollars, really clearing anytime, anywhere, and fully backed by short-term treasuries. And they really marry crypto speed with the safety of US debt, turning your phone into sort of this real-time dollar account that you can spend worldwide. So this is really a suite of products that have very specific functions that are reimagining the entire financial stack, and it's really opening back up.